सबसे पहले योगा और एक्सरसाइज की लेटेस्ट वीडियोस आप तक पहुंचाने के लिए हमारी मदद करें। सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल को और नोटिफिकेशन का बेल दबा दें। धन्यवाद।
Welcome. We invite you to enjoy this prenatal beginner class. For today's practice, please prepare 2 blocks or a few thick books. Also, if you have a thick blanket or a bolster, that would help. If not, you can always use a pillow. We want you to be relaxed and comfortable. Now let's begin. Place a block, medium height, close to one edge of the mat. Then place the bolster in order that one of the edges is on the top of the block. Begin to sit on the mat next to the bottom edge of the bolster and lay down on top of the bolster. Make sure your head is supported by the bolster and your neck is long. Have the soles of your feet together and your knees relaxed by your sides, or support your knees with blocks or a blanket to make it more comfortable. Now close your eyes and begin to connect with your breath. Breathe naturally through your nose. Inhaling slowly and exhaling deeply. Check in with the positioning of your hips, with your belly. Send breath deep into your belly. Relax your shoulders. When your mind starts to wander or you feel discomfort, return to your breath. Now place your hands on your belly. Connect with the warmth deep inside. And stay relaxed. You might place one hand over your heart and your other hand on your belly. Connect the beating of your heart to your breath, noticing if you can slow and lengthen your breath. Your eyes are closed. Your jaw is relaxed. Now slowly use your hands to bring your legs back in together and open your eyes. With the help of your hands, join your knees in the center and gently hugging your knees toward your chest, do a few circles. Breathe naturally. Opening your hip. Then lower your feet on the mat and make your way to a comfortable seated position. take the props apart and rest your hands on your knees. Stay connected to the sensations in your body. Inhale, open your chest forward as you arch your back. Exhale, round your spine as you draw your chin toward your chest. Keep going a few more times. Open your chest, belly forward, and rock back, rounding your spine, chin to chest. Move with your breath. Rocking forward, belly sinks, and back. Forward, and start to move in circles on one side, drawing a big circle with your shoulders. Move slowly with your breath. And rotate on the other side. Draw a big circle. Lengthening your torso. And release, come back to center. And release, come back to center. Exhale, draw your chin toward your chest. Inhale, lift your chin and gaze toward the ceiling. And exhale, draw your left ear close to your left shoulder as you extend your right arm to the right. Feel that gentle neck release. Feel the opening, the release of tension. And slowly come back to center. Beautiful. Now let's do the other side. Exhale, draw your right ear close to your right shoulder. Extend your arm out to the left. Feel the tension in your neck slipping away with each breath. And using your right hand, gently press your head back up, come to center. Now from here, let's move to cat-cow. Make your way onto hands and knees in tabletop. Have your wrists beneath your shoulders and your knees beneath your hips. Point your toes. Inhale, lift your sits bones and chest toward the ceiling. Belly sinks to floor. Lift your head and gaze up. And exhale, round your spine up. Draw the chin into the chest. Repeat twice more, taking your time. Inhale, sink your belly down. Lift your hips, chest, chin. And exhale, round your spine, arch your back, release your neck. Inhale, drop your belly, raise your hips, chest, chin. And exhale, arch your spine, round your back. Then come back to a neutral spine. Sit back on your heels and extend your arms forward. Try to rest your forehead on the mat if available, or take a block for support. Take 5 deep breaths in child's pose. If your knees together feel uncomfortable, open your knees slightly to create space for your belly. Gently massage your forehead on the mat, rocking your neck to the left and the right. It should feel very relaxing. Sit back up, lift your torso. And find your 2 blocks. Place them on the lowest height beneath your hands. Inhale, step your left foot between your hands, taking your time. Exhale, sink deeper with your hips. Inhale, extend your arms overhead. Exhale, allow your shoulders to guide down and back. If you experience any pain on your right knee, double fold your mat or use a blanket for support. Then release your hands on top of the blocks and step your left foot back to tabletop. Sink back over your heels, child's pose, for a few deep breaths. Now when you're ready, plant your palms, tuck your toes, and push your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Bend your knees if you need to. You might pedal your feet, raising and lowering your ankles. Spread your palms wide. Now exhale and lower your knees to the floor. Place your hands on top of the blocks. Inhale, step your right foot in between your hands. Sink deep in your hips as you extend your arms overhead. Breathe deeply and allow your shoulders to glide down and back. Then release your hands on top of the blocks. Raise your back knee and step forward. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, lift your torso halfway up. Flat back. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend your knees, press yourself back up to standing. Reach your arms overhead and hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead, gaze up. Exhale, from your hips, fold forward. Remove the blocks now. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right foot behind you. Lower your back knee into the floor and point your toes. Place your right hand on the mat or on a block to the inside of your left foot. Inhale, reach your left hand toward the sky. Gaze up. Notice that your left knee is bent at a 90-degree angle. Keep your shoulders down and back away from your ears. And exhale, lower your left hand to the mat, move the block away. Draw your hips backward as you straighten your front leg. Keep your hands on the mat to either side of your left foot. Then bend your front knee as you shift your weight forward and open your chest. Repeat, straightening and bending your knee. Now return to child's pose. Hips over your heels. Inhale. Lift your torso, shift your weight forward, retuck your toes, downward facing dog. You might raise and lower your heels slightly. Shake your head yes and no to release tension. Inhale, step your right foot between your hands. Lower your left knee to point your toes. Place your left hand on the mat or on a block inside your right foot. Inhale, reach your right hand toward the ceiling, twisting open. Gaze up. Keep your shoulders down and back, away from your ears. And exhale, release. And exhale, release. Lower your hand to the mat and move the block away. Draw your hips back as you straighten your front leg, foot flexed. And bend your knee, bringing your weight forward. Straighten, draw your hips back. And bend. Hips sink down. Now inhale, your left foot between your hands. Bend your knees if you need to, and fold forward. Inhale, press your feet down, bend your knees, and circle your arms overhead. Raise up to standing. Exhale, lower your hands in prayer, heart center. Now step your feet hip distance on the mat. You might take a block with you as you prepare. Listen to your body. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Hold your right wrist with your left hand. Exhale, side bend to the left. Shoulders down and back. Keep your hips even. Take a few deep breaths here. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale and inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release your arms down by your sides. Now let's come to goddess pose. Separate your feet and turn them 45 degrees out. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, bend your knees as you circle your arms. Sink your hips low and rotate your hips outward. Open your chest. Feel the strength and power in your body. Breathing deeply and release. Inhale, straighten your knees. Now extend your arms by your sides. Exhale, place your hands on your thighs, parallel your feet, and bend your knees slightly. Inhale, lengthen your torso. Exhale, twist your upper chest to your left side. Inhale, come back to center. Other side, twist to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, come back to center. You're doing great. Stand up straight. Release your hands by your sides. Turn your left foot forward. Bring your back toes slightly in. Extend your arms by your side, shoulder height. Then sink down, bend your knee to 90 degrees. Warrior two. Gaze toward your hand and sink your hips low. Notice your front knee is 90 degrees. Now prepare a block on the inside of your left foot. Straighten your front knee and push your left hip back. Rest your left hand on the block. Inhale, extend your right arm toward the sky. Breathe deeply here. Triangle. Keep both sides of your waist long. Notice your left hand is resting gently but does not need your block to stay up. Inhale, bend your front knee and raise back up to Warrior Two. Exhale, circle your hands to either side of your front foot as you lift your back heel. You can use a block or come down to the mat. Lower your right knee and point your toes. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, sink your hips deeper, low lunge. Your shoulders are down and back. Breathe deeply. Now lift your back knee off of the mat, straighten your front leg. Make your way to a squat in the middle of the mat. Have your hands in prayer in front of your chest, your elbows pressing into your inner knees. If available, keep your heels on the ground, torso long, and chest is wide. Breathe deeply and find a smile on your face. Take another deep breath. Then release your hands to the floor. Inhale, lift your hips. Separate your feet wide and walk your hands to the right as you lift your back heel. Use your block for support on your left hand and exhale. Lower your back knee to the mat. Point your toes and gaze up, low lunge. Your hips sink low. Your chest is open. Inhale, pivot your back heel to the mat. Place a block on the highest height to the inside of your right foot. Inhale, raise up to Warrior Two. Straighten your front knee. Exhale, push your right hip back and rest your right hand on the block. Inhale, extend your left arm up toward the ceiling. Gaze up. Take a few deep breaths. And keep both sides of your waist nice and long. Then release. Bend your front knee. Place the block on the lowest height on the inside of your foot. Lower your left knee, point your toes. Inhale, lengthen your spine, low lunge. Now retuck your toes, lift your left knee and pivot your heel into the floor. Place the block on the highest height on the inside of your right foot and raise up to Warrior Two. Sink your hips low, knee 90 degrees in the front. Gaze beyond your right fingertips, shoulders down. Feel the strength in your body. Feel the strength in your body. And release. Return to the goddess pose. Remove the block and straighten your legs. Separate your feet and turn them out 45 degrees. Inhale, extend your arms by your sides. Exhale, bend your knees as you circle your arms down and up in goddess. Sink your hips down and open your chest, offer. Join your hands in front of your chest, interlace your fingers, and turn your palms away from you. Extend your arms up toward the sky, then release your hands by your side. Now interlace your hands behind you. Extend the knuckles toward the wall behind you, and open your chest, release your hands. Repeat this sequence once more. Palms up, high toward the sky. And release. And interlace your hands behind you. Extend the knuckles toward the wall. Open your chest. And exhale, release. Now step your feet hip distance on the mat. Remove your block to the side. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Have your left wrist with your right hand. Exhale, side bend to the right, lengthening your spine and torso as you open your left side. Keep your hips even. And release back up to center. Now make your way to lay down on the mat with your knees bent and the soles of your feet hip distance on the floor. Prepare a block that you'll use for supported bridge. Neck is neutral. When you're ready, lift your hips and place the block medium height beneath your sacrum. Rest your arms alongside your body with palms facing down. Feel your inner thighs and knees drawing closer. Engage your core for stability. Deeply breathe here. And lift your hips to remove the block and slowly lower your hips to the mat. Now remove the block. Inhale, draw your knees toward your chest. Separate your knees wider than hip distance and hold from the outside edges of your feet, happy laughing baby. Exhale, soften your knees closer to the mat and gently rock from side to side a few times. Massage your spine, breathing naturally. And release. Lower your feet onto the mat and extend your legs forward. Inhale, hug your left knee into your chest. Take 5 deep breaths here. exhale and release, extending forward. Now roll onto your right side and press yourself up to a seated position. Find your bolster or a pillow and place it along the mat as well as a block the lowest height underneath. How are you feeling right now? Check in with your body. Now sit in front of the bottom edge of the bolster. Join the soles of your feet together. Then place a rolled blanket or towel around your feet to support your thighs. Now slowly lay your back down on top of the bolster. Open your shoulders and chest and breathe deeply. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If it feels good, rest your left hand on your chest and your right hand on your abdomen. Close your eyes. Soften the muscles in your face and feel your body growing heavy and more relaxed. With each exhale, breathe out any tension. Connecting with your heart, your breath, and your baby. Feeling the vibrations and movements in your body. Feeling whole and connected. When you're ready, release your arms down by your sides. Using your hands, gently guide your knees back together. Gently roll off the bolster and come to make your way to a comfortable cross-legged position. Take a moment to breathe deeply, to honor your body, to honor the beautiful baby growing inside of you. Join your hands in prayer in front of your heart. Thank you for coming to practice with Keep.